Looking at the film the last few weeks, what do you feel is the best way to kind of attack and get out of some of the offensive troubles you've had overall as a group?
I think we've had good game plans going into our Sundays. Just comes down to execution. Us as an offense, us as a whole, we have to go out there and execute, those plays that the coaches are drawing up for us better.
What about particularly the way you guys have started? In 2016, you guys got off to a fast start. How do you guys get those back again?
The same thing I just said, just going out there and executing better. We got to go out there, execute better as an offense. We can't have our defense on the field, majority of those first half. That's what's been happening in the games when we haven't been doing well at all on offense. We got to come out there, get a fast start, execute, get some momentum and carry that through the game.
Do you have to guard against it? Here we go again. If you don't get off to a fast start, you are behind the chains.
I don't think so. I think we just gotta, believe in the schemes, believe in our offense, and just keep grinding. Even with how bad the offense has played, the first weekend, we got better second week, but another poor performance last week is just. I forgot what I was talking about. Even with us not playing too well, we've still been in the game late in the games. So, we just got to, believe in our schemes and just keep working to execute better.
What's the confidence level in the passing game?
I think we have confidence. We have confidence in our players. We have confidence in our offensive line protecting. We have confidence in our quarterback going out there and making plays. We just got to go out and execute.
How do you talk to Dak to keep his spirits up? I know he's always saying the right thing, trying to keep everybody up. Is this time that you guys show support for him and what he's going through?
We show support for each other whenever we're going through some tough times. But Dak's a great player. I think biggest strength is just that he puts behind. He leaves all those bad plays or whatever behind him. Every new play is a fresh start. And that's what he's going to continue to do, and we believe in that.
You're one of the leaders on this team. Do you go to Linehan or do you go to Garrett and make a plea for more touches in the running game to try and control the clock and keep the defense off the field as much as they have been on it?
You can do all that, but at the end of the day, if you go back and watch the film, it's poor execution on offense. You can't run the ball if you're down by 17 points. That's what it is. If we get behind, we're going to have to throw the ball. We're not going to be able to, do what we want to do. So what we have to do so we can be able to run the ball more is just be better early in the game. If we're better early in the game, if we're not taking those 3 and outs, if we're not in long down the distance, we can run the football. So if we execute early, then we can run the football as much as we want.
So you don't see, I'm not getting the ball enough, I'm not getting enough touches. You don't see that Zeke needs the ball more or anything like that?
No.
How much of that lack of execution do you feel like is reflected in the red zone and those short yardage situations?
I think big for last week in the red zone was just we turned the ball over. I had the fumble. I can't put the ball on the ground. The ball got deflected later in the game, and they caught a pick off a tip. But like I said, when we execute, we're going to be a better team.
Like you were saying, too, it's about getting the yards rushing early. Do you feel that happened some in the Seattle game because they got ahead and then they gave you some opportunities to run on the ground, but they were kind of taken away sitting on the passes? So, they're accepting and letting you run because you had a deficit.
I just think that if we come out, we start fast. If we're not down 17 points, if we're not down 2 touchdowns, then we can run the ball. And that's that.
What's the most important takeaway y'all had from those 3 turnovers and how to prevent them this week?
Just finishing our plays. We gotta catch the ball, look it in, make sure it doesn't, pop up in the air where they can even make a play on it. And for me, just finishing my runs, protecting the ball's a number one priority. And point blank period, I can't put the ball on the ground.
You guys go back at all and look at just how well you executed offensively in 2016, or is that something that's far gone and you don't even go back there and revisit it to try and get back to where you were?
That's so far gone in the past that I wouldn't say as a team we will look back and see, okay, this is what we did in 16 and this is how we're gonna get better 2 years later. That really doesn't make sense. We have a whole different group of guys and we kind of run a little bit different scheme, but I think the way we can use 16 is just as a game plan, technique or a skeleton. We can look at teams that we played in the past and how they played us and what worked versus them. But, that's all we're looking back to 16 for.
Is there any
anything you saw on film that you could have done differently with the play where you stepped out?
I just have to have better awareness on both of them. I have to know when I'm near the sideline. I need to give myself more room for if anything happened. If the play broke down, I need to, extend the play. But it's just poor awareness by me, and something that I have to be more locked in on.
You said with regard to 2016, the way you can use it is how'd you play against those teams? You played the Lions, then you had 2 touchdowns in that game. Have you looked back at the film from the game?
I looked back a little bit, but now they have a different defensive coordinator, so it's a different scheme. So not really much from that game correlates over to this game.
In the perspective of the entire NFL, teams are running the ball a lot less, it seems, every year. Why do you think that is?
I think it's just because it's becoming more of a passing league. But, I think some teams are running the ball less, but I think those teams that have those elite running backs, they're using them.
Why is it becoming a pass-happy league? Is it college influence? Is it the rules?
Probably should ask a coach more than me.
When you look at their defense, what are their strengths? I mean, they seem pretty good in the pass. How are they up front?
Up front, they're good. They play a lot of diamond, and they keep a lot of guys in the box. So, said it 12 times already, but it just comes down to execution, going out there and playing better than them.
I know you mentioned the 17-point deficit in Seattle, but you're averaging 16 carries per game in 3 games. Is that a number you're happy with per game?
I would love to see it more, but I just think the nature of the games we played in these first 3 games, we've been down. We've been trying to come back, and it's hard to. It's hard to come back and try to run the ball, but when you run out of time in the game, you can't just be sitting there trying to pound it. You can't have 9-minute drives when you need to score in 3 possessions. You know what I mean? So you gotta conserve that clock and gotta try to score as fast as you can. Thank you.
Pride in being the NFL's leading rusher through 3 weeks.
It's early, early in the season. We have a lot more football to play, so just gotta keep working. Keep pushing, got to keep grinding, and we got to keep executing, and we got to get better as a team. Thank you.